Do do. What's up, Laser Brain?
Not much. Just gonna try some
Oh, you had some bit, and that's why you didn't want to be rushed.
crazy food.
Okay. I don't think you can handle spice, and I don't think you like Cajun seasoning. So
Well,
it's gonna be a
here's the
rough one for
secret.
you.
I'm not gonna be eating any of this shit.
Watch live now. That's me.
Only you
There you
are
are.
gonna be eating it.
You're so cool, dude. I would actually love that. You want to know that lunch I went to before I went to the Duran Duran show yesterday?
No.
It was Cajun seafood boil. It was delicious. They bring it to you in a big bag.
We're not near any ocean.
I had black mussels, and they were delicious.
What?
Yeah.
Look like you have regular muscles.
Mm-hmm. It's a good bit. Oh, you still didn't do the light. Make
Yeah.
it do something
That's
cool.
what happens when one person's in charge of everything.
It's because somebody's very particular about the way things are done. And then calls everybody a dong for not knowing how to do it their way.
Well,
We got nobody here yet, in case you're wondering.
you can call me a dong if you'll do the work.
Miss Carpenter's here. Hey, Laser Brain. Hi, Miss Carpenter.
And associated with Green Tiger.
Yeah, that's really dumb. It just made a bunch of work for me. Your favorite, right?
Oh, you finally did some.
I think I set up the live stream every single time.
Thank you, Senator.
I do it every single time. And then I tell you how to invite people to a stream and you don't listen.
This is a Bell Liquor production.
Miss Carpenter says, how are y'all?
We're doing great. I just found out I don't have to eat any of this stuff.
I'm actually pretty excited. When I first saw these weeks and weeks later, I was like, why didn't I get those? And we were in a place and I checked and they had them. You want to know? We're going to show people how big the bag is. You want to guess how much that was? Take a guess.
$5.79.
6 and change. So basically 7.
Are you kidding?
I'm not. That's a gas station price for you, and you can't get it anywhere else from what I've seen.
All right, we got to get our Cash App up there.
Mm-hmm.
We can't
People are
pay for
gonna
all these chips.
Get us these chips. Miss Carpenter says we're looking great. I think they're referring to you specifically. I put on a Sonic shirt, so. Do you know, it's got the Weenie Mobile.
No comment.
What does it say on the back again? Do you remember? Here, I can move. Give me a sec. Let me
Hold on,
mess
everybody.
with my chair.
We got an 8-stage
I like
maneuver.
to put my feet up. What does it say on the back?
Rule the road.
And it's
Driven by delicious.
Yeah, that's why I got it.
All right,
it's true.
so
We got somebody else here, but they haven't said anything in the comments yet, which is fine.
So where did this idea come from?
You stole it from Beat After Beat.
In a way,
Yeah.
this camera, I swear to God, I can't have one more thing go wrong. There was an eating challenge yesterday. I was in the chat room, and I was challenged
Mm-hmm.
to do one of these shows by Fawn.
To see how good and.
So Fawn, here I am,
I haven't seen
24
Fawn
hours
yet.
later.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she watches later. She goes to
Yeah,
sleep.
it's true.
and
This
stuff.
is our
Then she has
later
to
stuff.
work.
Miss Carpenter says, Sonic, so. Deliciousness.
So I bet it's time to tell the people what you're doing.
What do you mean what I'm doing? I kind of already said we're eating chips.
Right, but they want the big reveal.
The big reveal? Oh, I can't reach it.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Look into that camera right there.
So can I say one thing about this brand? I actually like their chips. I've never had this flavor before. I'll tell you in a second, so I don't spoil it. Okay. That was me summoning it.
You're supposed to reach down there and grab it.
Oh, is that what that is? Crawtators! This is Zapp's brand.
Uh-huh.
I have eaten the Voodoo Heat.
Now, Miss Carpenter,
Mm-hmm.
have you had a crawtator?
It's a spicy Cajun crawtator.
She's here in Arkansas, so.
New Orleans kettle style. New Orleans, as they call it. This is 2.5 ounces, and this was basically $7.
You know what I think the problem is every time I don't center that thing, but the volume button is right there.
Oh, Miss Carpenter says, let me get beat. Uh-oh. I'm going to go grab him.
Oh,
Now, I'm looking at this. Can we talk about something real quick?
Mhm.
In the top up here, there is a little, I assume that's a crawfish because they're crawtators. A little crawfish is holding a chip like he's eating it too. Everybody can see that.
Do you understand AC lives here in Arkansas? She must
Yeah.
have come across some crawtators.
Well, we didn't know. Hey, Beat After Beats here.
Hey, Beat.
Missed the big reveal. We got Zapp's Spicy Cajun Crawtators. I love Cajun seasoning. I become a big fan. Beat After Beat says we're copycats.
We were challenged. This is a one-off. You'll
Mhm.
never see this again.
Unless you decide to do it again with something else.
Fawn threw down the gauntlet.
Do you remember the other bag of these that I got for my apartment?
No.
They're called Gator Taters. They are the non-spicy version of
punch
the
this
spicy crawtators. I assume crawfish. Uh-oh. I assume crawfish because it's New Orleans.
What happened there?
Which I
Apparently
think-
abusing it gets it really upset.
Could
Oh,
perfection
I'll
combined
get it
with-
sideways again. Why can I not perspective that thing when I'm standing over it?
Beat after beat, everything is great with us, in case you're wondering.
Just more technical difficulties.
He's just a little upset right now.
Being rushed. People were late.
I wasn't late. I was
Not
cleaning the
you.
dogs.
Somebody decided to leave way late.
I was cleaning the dogs. Who stink. They don't like crawtators. Please call on our mail order hotline during normal business hours for prompt shipment.
Of what?
So you can order these over the phone.
What do you think that costs?
You excited for that? Make sure to show the guy. Yeah, Miss Carpenter says Zappa good. Are they Zappa or are they Zaps? What
I
are
don't
they?
know.
That might be an A. Is that an A or an S? I don't know if that's Zaps or Zappa.
Looks like a J to me.
Okay, that doesn't help at all.
Zapja.
Zapja. What country is that from? I think
I think it's
I mean,
America.
it's New Orleans, so
It's the
it
South.
must be America.
Louisiana.
Hanover. What's PA? What state is that?
Maybe you heard of it. They only mentioned it the other night about 87 times on TV.
Pac-Man?
Pennsylvania.
Why is PA Pennsylvania?
I didn't.
Where's the A come from?
I don't know.
Okay, so they are in Pennsylvania, and this is a New Orleans kettle style chip.
Okay.
Heard of it? Special why can I not say that word?
I'm just enjoying the show.
Recipe. The special recipe results in a crunchier, tastier. Oh my god, what's going on, man?
I'm just enjoying the show
Tastier
more and more.
and unique potato chip experience, which we hope you will prefer.
I'm watching that camera get lower and lower.
I think you'll be okay. Beat After Beat says we got to eat the whole bag.
Well, you were a little bit late. Turns out I don't have to eat it because of my health condition.
What's your health condition?
Well, you tell me. You
don't
said I
know.
couldn't eat them.
Oh, I said you can't handle spicy at all. I think you're a wuss, is what I think.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't have a medical condition, you're just a wuss.
Well, then I'm gonna eat one.
You're gonna eat one. Beat After Beat says to lick the bag. Go ahead.
Because you didn't think I'd do it.
Mm-hmm. Ew. Okay, now wipe it. Ew, wipe it. Ew. Can you knock it off? You're so weird. You really have to get it all over the bag? No, I don't want it. Don't. I can't do spit.
It's not spit.
Spit. You put your spit on it. I can
It's
see
not
it.
spit. It's
I can
DNA.
see it. I can see it. Wipe it. Wipe it. I'm gonna tell.
Suddenly I feel like I'm 2 years old again.
No, I don't like spit. You know I don't. Spit's nasty. Would you stop? Miss Carpenter's gonna yell at you. I'm gonna get her to be mad at you. He's looking at me. This isn't funny.
I thought there was a towel over there.
Oh,
but
you
I-
have the AC on.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that'll give you a good opportunity to grab the towel.
Oh, I thought you just did it with your voice.
Oh, okay. Get all the
Computer.
spit off this bag.
Turn off Airboy.
Okay.
Still need the towel. And the
And you
spray.
still got the AC on. Wait, why did you mess it up like that? Beat After Beat says great licking.
Oh, I can tell you why. I
What?
was rushed.
Would you stop mentioning how you were rushed? Nobody cares. Ugh. Let's see. What towel did you say again? I forgot.
Well, it's the only one over there and is bright orange.
That one? And you said you needed a wipe?
No, spray. There's spray right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Does that
This is a special-
disinfect
I see that
or-
camera moving again. I swear to God.
Maybe you shouldn't have done
Why
the
don't
show
you
today.
try getting that thing to behave?
I don't like touching the camera because you call me a ding dong.
I've never done that.
Ugh. How's that? It's slightly tilted.
Yeah, just give it a little after I clean this back.
Is that a rerun DMC shirt?
I don't know what it is. They said it was 80s, but
You have your lion on backwards.
well, it's because I was rushed.
If you say Russian one more time, you're
But
eating
I think
that
it looks
whole bag.
90s. Just give it a little.
Problem is, you need it to be perfect, and I'm not sure why.
There you
Good?
go. All clean.
I don't think you did the top.
I did
I
everything.
think you waited until I was leaving. Okay, give me the towel. You enjoying this?
This was supposed to be a 10-minute video.
You spit all over the bag.
I was challenged.
Ugh. You're already at 11 minutes. That's a party shirt for sure. I think he's talking about mine.
I think so too.
Yours is for like a funeral or
Did
something.
you just get off work?
No, I just like it.
The bag is open.
It doesn't smell great.
Really?
Take a whiff. Doesn't smell Cajun.
Oh. Okay.
This is spicy and it doesn't look spicy at all, so.
If this tastes horrible, Fawn, I'm getting on the intranet and finding your address. And then I'm coming over with a bigger bag of craw taters. Well,
It's not spicy at all.
all right.
That's not spicy. It tastes like, not a potato, it's like a kettle chip, which is what this is. It's not spicy
that
at
looks
all.
really behind.
What do you mean by that?
That video.
Oh, it's always behind.
Like 8 minutes?
Yeah.
That's
Miss Carpenter
crazy.
says they're good.
You've had these craw taters?
That's what she says.
Why do they call it craw tater?
Because it's crawfish
And?
potato chip.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's not spicy at all. That's not even a Cajun. It's just a kettle chip.
You know what?
You like them?
It just tastes like a potato chip
Exactly.
with maybe some asbestos on it.
I don't know if you've ever had their voodoo heat, which I imagine you haven't. Their voodoo heat burns your face off. So why is this saying this is spicy when it's not spicy at all?
Oh.
Beat After Beat says they have gator chips. I was just talking about that Beat After Beat. I got gator taters.
So, first time I ever heard of gator chips was here. I went over to the store and got the gator chips. They make the bag so cheap that the entire seam rips when you open it and try to save it. So if you don't eat the whole bag of gator chips, you get stale chips. And I tried it 3 different times, and every single time, the thin lining ripped
Yeah, this is just a potato chip,
to
dude.
make it. And I think the chips were $5 or $6 a bag. Total ripoff.
Same with this.
I'm starting to feel the heat.
Does it hit you later?
If you let the spice sit there, there's some heat.
I'm not gonna sip any water until I start feeling some heat, okay?
All right.
Cool.
Now later we're going to do a video on me brushing my teeth.
They're not spicy. Then why does it say spicy on the front? It says spicy Cajun craw taters. Why? And
Here's what I'll say.
they can do spicy good, so they're dumb.
Eat the chip,
Mm-hmm.
but as you're swallowing, let it roll across the palate. It seems like the further down the palate it gets, the more spice you hit.
Nope.
Do you know how to eat a chip?
I let it touch every single taste bud. Nothing. It's just a potato chip.
I gotta tell you, man, this is a whiff.
I'm so sad, actually.
I mean, it's a good potato chip. I was expecting something. When you call it craw, I'm thinking. I think craw means seasoning you'd put on a craw-tater.
That's what I think. Beat after beat says too easy.
It was too easy.
It was too easy.
But I went and I took the challenge and I did it, and I licked that bag. And when she went to adjust the camera, I licked it all over again. So even though she cleaned the top, she still got it.
If I get sick because of you,
JK.
I don't like you.
JK.
If I get sick, I'm gonna cough all
Yeah,
over
you've
you.
never gotten me sick.
Mm-hmm.
COVID.
Corn chips and a can of Alpo.
No. Fawn didn't ask me to do that.
What's Alpo?
Dog food.
Is it really?
Wet, smelly, canned dog food.
Miss Carpenter, they are tasty. I'll give you that.
Yeah, but I mean, I was expecting to cry or something.
It just...
Beat gets the exotic chips.
I have been getting so excited about these chips.
Really?
I have been getting into spicy chips.
You got to get a more exciting life.
I love Cajun. I love spicy chips. This is not spicy. This is not Cajun. It's just a
If you
potato
let
chip.
it sit there, I swear to God, there's
Okay, I'm going to let it sit. Chuck Wagon then. And Miss Carpenter says, lol, did you see her face? Probably when you're talking about licking the bag again. Well, he's going to be doing a rewatch of this later.
I know what buttons to press.
I don't like spit.
What was the video where I punked you out?
3D jumper world.
3D runner?
3D runner.
You want to see her really upset? Watch the 3D runner video. I had this whole thing planned out, and I gave her a big pep talk before the show. And I said, listen, at some point, I'm going to ask you where we got this game, and that's my cue to tell you, and then I'll throw up a picture of the store so we can give them credit. I could see the wheels turning, and she finally gave me her line. Where did you get that game? And I looked over at her and I said, I don't know. And the anger for that split second, she was on fire.
I gotta be honest, I kind of want to watch that one again. That's a good one.
I'm thinking about putting it out on DVD.
That 3D runner episode I go to occasionally, like once in a blue moon, and it's really funny.
Do you hear that endorsement? Even though she's punked on it, she still wants you to see it.
It's a funny episode because you're so bad at it.
Better than you.
Oh, I got fire.
Really?
Mhm.
I think you're lying.
Enjoy that.
We should hook you up to a lie detector on this show.
Okay, I'll win.
You can win a lie detector? All right. Well, I'm sorry, everybody. This was really not...
I'm just gonna eat these chips. I can't put them down.
While I technically fulfilled the challenge, I can't help but be disappointed that not much is going on.
Beat after beat is going to do corn chips and Alpo.
That, listen, that I'd like to see.
And then I would like Friskers to sponsor me. Or Friskies, whatever.
I think Friskies,
Friskies.
yeah. Friskers may be too new for the room.
Mm-hmm. You ready to turn it off?
Well, did you finish the bag? That's the game.
Working on it. Oh, okay. No, I got a little bit left.
By the way, it really helps to have two people here for one of these challenges, and I don't have to force feed myself chips that I couldn't eat anyway. How many calories are in that thing, by the way?
500.
Per serving?
Per serving, 150.
I think
Which is
medium.
20 chips.
Oh, okay, so I'm half of that.
And then per container is 370.
Okay. So you can have a meal replacement with one of these craw-tater bags.
Beat after beat says, that's it? You
Well-
didn't have more chips?
What am I going to do? I had like 5 or 6 of them, and it's It's a dud.
You want to go get the spicy Cheetos and see how long you can do it without doing a drink?
You think you have spicy Cheetos?
And that,
Does anybody want to see me go and have a spicy Cheeto and barf?
yeah. Oh.
All right.
Want me to go grab 'em?
Go ahead. I'll do it.
I'll be back. Ugh. Wuss.
All right. She's finally gone. Now, listen. I think it's time we fired her from the show.
Hey, fellas.
Because really, you're here to see me. Right? It'll be just me. And it'll be all of you. And then I will be the star. I will be the one to eat the spicy Cheetos all by myself.
Hopefully you didn't hear me when I left the room.
Anyway, here she comes with the chips.
I think you licked the bag.
Licked what bag?
That bag.
This one? Scout's honor, I didn't touch the bag. Well, there's how much my word is worth around here.
There you go. I think you can eat that whole bag. It's a mini bag.
Anybody see that?
Miss
flaming
Carpenter
Cheetos?
says, yay, Merriman's gonna barf.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna keep eating my craw taters if you don't mind.
there's only a certain amount of food I can eat, and we had dinner, I'd say about a half hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
And if I eat too much, I get really sick.
Those are pretty spicy too. Spicier than
Maybe we
this.
should just have all our meals on here.
Yeah, okay. You know, people do, Miss Carpenter says not to fire me, by the way.
Fire you? No idea what she's talking
Because
about.
I'm great. Oh, you talking about firing me when I left the room?
What are you talking about?
I'm in charge of the iPad, man.
What?
I like you smiling too. You're like,
I'm not smiling. My face is burning off.
you're gonna S out flames, Thomas.
These are hot.
Those are hot. They really, that cheetah guy, he says
Wow.
flaming hot. I know, right?
Wow. Holy smokes.
Finish the bag.
I would, there's no way.
Finish the bag.
I'm not a regular person anymore. There's isn't any way I can eat these.
Do it. Wuss. I'm still eating my taters like a good boy.
Well, if the challenge was these things, I'd lose. I think I'm done.
I gotta eat both?
You can stuff it in that bag and fold it up.
Oh,
I can't eat anymore.
I used to not be able to eat these.
What happened?
Then I really got into hot chips.
How?
Started eating them and liking it. My palate changed. Similar to how we were talking about how music palate changes.
Huh? No problem, huh? All right.
Beat After Beat says, feel the burn. And the Carpenter says, these are fire.
Yeah, it's burning my esophagus. Obviously, none of this stuff is going to work on her. All right?
I'm sure you could find something spicy enough.
Right. So we got to come up with something else to challenge her. If she can do it, she can stay on the show. If not, she's gone. All right?
How about the craw taters?
No. I'm going to go get a scoop of dog shit. If you can eat it.
I'm not going to be on the show then. It's your loss. Hey, I got to be real. I would probably eat the, what was it called? The Alpo over that.
I got to tell you, those things are still burning my throat.
Yep.
You really?
Oh.
You'd eat the Alpo?
I eat the Alpo.
Wow.
I'm not a wuss. Kind of looks like food. See, I was expecting these to be more like these. Because, Miss Carpenter, have you ever had the Voodoo Heat ones of this brand? They burn your face off. Like,
That
legit.
Cheeto is... There's going to be real repercussions for me.
I might say this Voodoo, the Voodoo Heat, it might be worse than this.
I've never touched those.
Flaming Hot Cheeto?
No.
You used to eat Takis. You had
No,
a bag in Fort Worth for a while.
I didn't eat those.
You just had them.
I have no idea how I got them, and I certainly didn't eat them.
Take a Prilosec before the challenge.
What's that?
Prilosec is for heartburn.
Oh, I do have a heartburn pill,
Oh,
and
well,
I did take it this morning.
you might be giving me hints about eating the Alpo. Am I gonna get heartburn from dog food?
Hey, listen, this is a one-off. If you don't have dog food right here, it's over. I
I'm
don't.
not eating dry dog food. It's gotta be wet.
Pervert.
I'm just saying. Maybe it'll pretend to be more like a casserole or something, as opposed to dry dog food.
Dry oatmeal.
It was really good.
Well, let's figure out what else we can get her to eat.
Oh,
How tough are you?
gotta be food.
No. I was gonna have you eat that towel.
No. I said if there's a lot of food I would eat.
Bully for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I really like about my water?
You're not supposed to drink water with your Cheetos.
Every
It's gonna make it
time
worse.
I take a drink of this water, I get a bath.
I'm just letting you know because of condensation. Just so you know,
Check out Mr. Science.
you're not supposed. Well, because on that one Australian show, they say the condensation. So that's what makes me think of it. The one where they turn
Is
into
that a Russian show you
the
watched?
one they turn into mermaids.
What accent were you doing?
Cleo. The condensation, Cleo. You know,
Don't know it.
lame.
I don't watch a lot of TV.
Yes, you do. We have a show that's called Television That Matters.
It does matter.
But I don't watch
Can you believe
it.
we preempted for this?
Oh,
I got to stay out of chat rooms.
Beat After Beat says I'm not a goat, Thomas. Isn't that a bad thing?
I
Don't
think,
you want the goat?
well, there's two different things. A goat can eat anything if you're talking about the animal, like tin cans and stuff.
Oh, I got you.
Or I think what he means is greatest of all time.
So
So you're
No.
not the greatest of all time.
I think he's referring to the I'm not going to eat a towel thing.
Oh, well. All right. Each of us has our own interpretation. All right, eat the bag. No, the bag. There you go. See, I told you she was a goat.
Usually I hear the goat, I think of like the legend now. Like I'm the goat for not being a goat. You know.
Did I fall asleep 30 minutes ago?
Do you remember in The Simpsons when it's that spelling bee and it's like, okay, well, your word is weather, and they're like, use it in a sentence, you know, to get which weather. It's like, I don't know whether the weather is going to be like, you know,
Oh, you almost stuck the landing.
because I couldn't remember what the example was. So I
Right.
just, the joke was to use both types of weather.
So we're doing the challenge, yet somehow you get a little taste of television that matters.
Yeah, why didn't we talk about The Simpsons?
I'm sure we will.
How about next week?
Talk about the goat. Seasons 1 through
We can talk about something.
7? And I wouldn't really consider season 1 anything good.
We can talk about the things we like.
2 to 7. There you go. Simpsons. Joke, 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 joke. How you doing, champ? We near the end?
I'm just getting paid to eat, man.
This 15-minute video is now approaching 30.
Well, why don't you turn her up? I'm
So
almost
how's
done.
everybody doing tonight? What's everybody doing? Watching the football or?
You're literally making me eat all these chips, and you're mad at me for not doing it faster.
No, I'm just saying. I'm talking about time. I couldn't eat them. I'm not complaining about that. I watched. So I don't have TV, so I can't watch football games. But YouTube throws up like a little highlight package. So what YouTube does is it takes a 4-hour game and shrinks it down to about 12 minutes, and only shows you the interesting plays.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched Kansas City and Denver. And ooh, was that an exciting ending?
I don't care about football.
All right, I'm just telling you.
Lame. Beat After Beat says, building my channel tonight. Chris Carpenter says hot wings with ghost pepper sauce, and Beat After Beat said had soup and crackers.
Soup and crackers.
That's good.
Was it tomato soup? Yeah, he was eating some tomato chips,
Mm.
and he said it tasted just like tomato soup on chips.
Also, maybe he's like in a tomatoey kind of mood now.
And then I said, no, I'm going to wait for the potato chip flavored soup.
Great story.
Thank you.
He's not saying. How? Looks like other things are being said, but I'm not seeing them. Let me try rejoining.
I'm trying to see, but nothing happens.
Almost done. Oh, Miss Carpenter says, who won? I think I won.
Yeah, I wasn't even, I didn't make it out of the gate.
Beat After Beat said chunky soup sirloin.
Ooh, that actually sounds kind of good.
Dude, I would totally do a food eating challenge with you, but you're a wuss now.
Yeah, listen, this just isn't my thing. I can't eat anymore, so. Food challenge, nothing. Any kind of ingestion, not happening.
I want to go to one of those places where they have a big challenge, like a burger or something.
How about a hot dog challenge in Vegas?
No.
No. No. You know that guy got like $100 grand for doing that? Sure you don't want to eat the hot dogs?
I don't like hot dogs. I OD'd on them.
You're not supposed to enjoy them. You're supposed to get you $100 grand.
I like $100 grand.
She did it. 2 bags of chips. Where does she put it all, folks?
I'm a college kid. I know what's up.
You got that.
I know how to nosh on some chips.
So I'm going to say thank you for watching. I'm going to stay silent. I'll let the champ talk about this, and then we're going to slip off into your Sunday evening. But I appreciate you all coming and enjoying this. Fawn, I have fulfilled my contract.
Oh, I got a congrats. So really, I fulfilled your challenge.
Listen, I'll clap you too.
Okay. I've been keeping an eye on the Cowboys in Denver. There you go. They're talking about football.
Well, watch that Denver game on YouTube. I mean, you're on YouTube right now, right? So I know you have YouTube.
Winner, winner.
Just type in Denver Broncos versus Kansas City Chiefs, and then look for the NFL thing that says who put it up. And you should see about 12 or 13 minutes. They take all of the shit out of the game, so you just have the core piece of gold. And that was an interesting game.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I hyped up the chips too much. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably going to say like a 4. I was pretty disappointed. I mean, they're good chips. You know, maybe I'll give them a 5 because they're good chips.
Okay.
But the flavoring sucks, so that's half the points right there.
So you'd say they're just like a normal chip.
Yeah, it's like a kettle chip. So, I mean, not spicy or Cajun.
So, like, that's the kind of chip if you were going to be a big tailgater or something on Sunday, throw around the pigskin.
I do think the thing is fun, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a crawfish with a potato chip. It's got a crawfish with some beads.
Well, there's also, like, a little nod to Nolans.
Which part?
The lamppost.
The lamppost is New Orleans.
That looks like what's the name? Bourbon Street?
So I think the bag is super fun. I think the chips taste good, and the flavoring sucks.
Yeah, by the way, the chips are fine.
Wow.
They just weren't correct for this kind of situation. That's all
Yeah.
we're saying. We're not shitting on Zappos or Zappas.
Oh
or
no, I
Zappies.
eat these chips all the time.
I didn't know that.
I just said I ate Voodoo Heat.
A lot of empty
Gator
calories.
Taters. You're no fun, are you?
Well, a little fun.
And I just ate the hot Cheetos, which is a 10 out of 10.
There you have it.
Can't
you
go
have anything
wrong
else
with
to
the
tell
classics.
people?
Oh.
Then there it is. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Some people I will see Tuesday evening. Thank you.